All right, good morning, boys and girls. We are going to get started on our reading lesson. So, um, this is our Reader's Theater. I know you usually get to do your Reader's Theater with a partner, a small group, and so you could get your family to be involved in this. So, I'm going to read the story to you. I'm going to go over the vocabulary with you so that then you can practice reading for fluency throughout the week with your family. You can take different parts and become different characters. Make sure you're reading at the same speed at which you would speak to a friend, and then use your voice to express the way your character's feeling. So hopefully with a reader's theater, you remember that. So we're going to go over our vocabulary first. So required is, and I'm just going to pull these down for you to see. So required is something that is required, it's needed. That's a verb, so that's an action. Functional. Functional is an adjective. It is something that serves a purpose, is functional. So right now, this video is functional. It's serving a purpose to help you along with your reading this week. We have inhabitant. So the people or animals that live in a certain place are the inhabitants of that place. You inhabit your house, your home. Amazement. Amazement is a feeling of great wonder and surprise. And then we have ample. Hopefully you remember some of these words. Ample is the amount that is ample. It's enough or more than what's needed. So we have ample amount of time at home now, so we have lots of time. And then we have responsibility. One of my favorite words. A responsibility is something that you are expected to do. So this one comes into play. You are very responsible with taking care of your at-home schoolwork. And hopefully you're going to help your parents so that you can get this done and in a reasonable amount of time so that you can enjoy your family time too. All right, so we are the Robodogs of Greenville. And so we have our characters. We have the narrator. That's the person that's telling the story. So instead of first person, this would be a third person. We have Diz, Cosmo, Robodog, Professor, and Captain Spacely. So the narrator is the person who's talking. So this story takes place in the year 2222, so in the future, in a small town called Greenville. Greenville is a friendly little community, just like many other towns. Everyone gets along here. Diz. Hey, Cosmo. Thanks for coming over. Cosmo. Anytime, Diz. How are things over at your dad's hydro car store? Diz, really busy, Cosmo. Cosmo, I hear they're selling those hydro cars faster than the factory on planet Mars can make them. So you're turning the page, hopefully in your Storytown book. The narrator, Diz, and Cosmo live with their families in Greenville. Their parents fly the children to school in the family hydro cars. The children chat with their friends each evening of the family television computers. They also play with their family dogs. Diz. Hey, Robodog, catch the flying disc. Robodog. I am coming, Owner Diz. I will catch the disc. Narrator. There is one unusual thing about the dogs in Greenville. All the dogs are robots. Diz. Go catch Robodog. Robodog. Thank you, Owner Diz. What can I do for you now? Narrator. The RoboDog is the only kind of dog in Greenville. Scientists have built RoboDogs to be better than real dogs. They can speak. They can take care of chores that would have required effort, such as cleaning and cooking. They can even beam movies from their eyes on a wall. Cosmo. Last night our RoboDog showed us an old movie. Diz. Well, what was it about? Cosmo. It was about a real dog. She was beautiful. Diz. A real dog? What was she like? Cosmo. A lot like our RoboDog. She could do tricks and help her owners. Diz. Could she speak? Cosmo. She could only make a sound called barking. She didn't know any human words. Diz. Really? That's strange. RoboDog. Yes, that is very strange. Owner Diz. Cosmo. RoboDog, I'm hungry. Would you go to the kitchen and make sandwiches for Diz and me, please? RoboDog. Sure, I'll do that. Oh, sorry. Sure. Sorry. RoboDog. Should I do that, Owner Diz? Diz. It's okay, RoboDog. Cosmo's RoboDog is at home. Can you follow Cosmo's commands too? RoboDog. I will be right back, Owner Diz and friend Cosmo. And hopefully you're turning the page. Cosmo. The dog in the movie seemed to love her owner. She was sweet and cuddly. She just didn't work around the house. Diz. The dog loved her owner? That sounds strange. Cosmo. It was nice, really. The dog and her owner were best friends. Diz. I wish my RoboDog were like that. Narrator. You see, RoboDogs are helpful and can do tricks, but they are not sweet or cuddly. Cosmo. Maybe we should talk to the professor about this. Narrator. The professor is an expert on animals, so Diz and Cosmo go to talk to their professor about the differences between real dogs and RoboDogs. The professor. Yes, Diz and Cosmo, it is true that real dogs had emotions, while RoboDogs do not. Real dogs could be happy or sad. They could even show love. Diz. Why don't our RoboDogs show emotion? The professor. Scientists do not know how to make dogs that act like friends. They can make them useful but not loving. Cosmo. My RoboDog is very functional. It cleans my room, makes my meals, and helps me with my homework. Diz. RoboDogs aren't very cuddly. Cosmo. I know. After RoboDog has done its chores or tricks, it just switches off. Professor. That's right. It dozes. The scientists made RoboDogs that way to save energy. Diz. I wish I had a real dog. Cosmo. There aren't any more real dogs. They disappeared permanently from Earth 100 years ago. Professor. It's funny you should say that. I just got off my intergalactic computer phone with the famous explorer Captain Spacely. He told me about an astonishing discovery. Maybe he can tell you about it too. Computer phone? Call Captain Spacely. Spacely. Captain Spacely here, Professor. Do you want to hear more about my discovery? Professor. Yes, indeed I do, Captain. Tell my friends Diz and Cosmo what you have found. Spacely. I can do better than that. I'll show them what I found. Look what I found, everyone. I found a real live dog. She's only here for the treats, so it won't last. But Judith came to say hi. Here you go. Okay, you can go now. Spacely, I can do better than that. I'll show them what I found. Narrator. Captain Spacely steps away from the computer. Diz and Cosmo hear a whining. And look, they found a new puppy. Just kidding. A whining sound, and they hear barking. What is that strange sound? Cosmo. I heard the sound. Oops, hold on. Oh, no, don't do that. Okay. Captain Spacely. I heard that sound in the movie. It's called barking. It's a real dog. Narrator. Captain Spacely is visible on the screen again. Spacely beckons to a furry thing that then leaps into his arms. Cosmo and Diz see that it looks like a RoboDog, but it acts differently. Spacely. I found real dogs. This is a small planet that has many of the same animals that were once on Earth. In fact, it has so many kinds of inhabitants that food and space are becoming scarce. The dog in Captain Spacely's arms wags its tail and licks his face. Diz and Cosmo look at the dog with amazement. Diz, I wish I could have one of those dogs. Cosmo, me too. Professor, I think that can be arranged. Tell them your plan, Captain Spacely. Spacely, to help with animals, I am bringing a spaceship full of dogs back to Earth. There is ample room on Earth for dogs. Also, I know that people on Earth would take great care of them. Cosmo and Diz, caring for a dog takes a lot of responsibility. If Diz, caring for a dog, if you promise to take care of them, you can have the first two, Diz and Cosmo. Thanks, Captain Spacely. Narrator, sure enough, Captain Spacely brings real dogs back to Earth. Cosmo and Diz get the first two dogs. Diz, give me a hug, Scooter. Cosmo, here, rascal, come and play with me. Narrator, as for the Robodogs, Cosmo and Diz decide to keep them. They came in handy when it was time to give Scooter and Rascal a bath. Robodog, owner Cosmo, should I get Rascal's bath ready? Cosmo, yes, Robodog. After that, you could take Rascal out for a walk. All right, so let me get to, that's not what I wanted, I'm sorry. So now that we finished the story, what I want you to work on this week is working with your family, reading your story. You can pick any story beyond um, this story we just read, your Reader's Theater. So read your Reader's Theater, give parts to your family members, put on a little play. If you want to write a play, that would be great too, just being very creative. If you want to go back and reread any of your stories from, I think your book starts at maybe 20, and you can read any of those other stories that are in your Storytown book that we've read previously to work on your fluency. But I'll be coming back with another reading activity either tomorrow or the next day, but I do want you to work on your fluency. So make sure you're practicing reading with expression and reading like you're talking to someone. All right, take care. I hope you enjoyed our little Reader's Theater. It was fun. All right, I'll talk to you later.